Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
We are here in Waikiki for a special dinner buffet.
And we're really looking forward to this one. This is an affordable by Hawaii standards
Yes.
buffet. It is off a beaten path. There are not a lot of dinner buffets here in Waikiki at all.
You're right. And the ones
know?
that are here, they're twice the price of this one.
Yes, exactly. Todd, one of our viewers, he's been telling me to come and try this place. So Todd, I'm finally here.
Yeah, and Sean, our friend Hawaiian traveler, he's tried it.
Yeah.
So now it's our turn
Yep.
to give this place a shot.
Yes.
It's like a Korean-Japanese-Hawaiian barbecue, all you can eat. This is the one that you kind of grill the meat yourself.
Yes.
But they do have other things besides that too. So we're really looking forward to see what they have.
Yes, and it's McCully's Buffet on McCully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's a sign. They're open for lunch and dinner. And look at that. They won an award 2024. Let's go. Yes.
We're starting right here. This is a spicy beef soup, seaweed soup, and of course your white rice.
Yeah, self-serve for the soups. And then we have a lot of like banchans
Yes.
going on. And there is a note over here to just, common sense, take what you're going to eat, right?
Right, exactly. And you can always come back for more.
Yeah, so here's all these banchans here. And banchans are like sides for like typical Korean barbecues, have it.
Has your tofu, has all of your different leaves. Here's some jello.
Hey, your
some
favorite jello.
fruits. Yeah. Well, look at those. Those are spicy jalapenos, some garlic, onions and mushrooms, and then here are some meats.
Look like some pork belly, right?
And it has all different sauces as well. Got some spicy pork back rib.
Now there is a sign over here on the back to tell you exactly what it is. But these are all the different meats over here, and scallops.
They have some bulgogi. That's one of our favorites. There's some shrimp, beef rib fingers, outside steak, and ribeye. And of course, everybody knows kalbi, and it's already in a marinade.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get some of this.
Here's your japchae.
Which are like glass noodles.
Fried rice. Oh, look at this salmon collar. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
And mussels. Here's some fried chicken. Looks like maybe wings and drums in there. This looks like some sort of like orange chicken. And this is like a short rib. It looks like some sort of stew.
Oh yeah.
Rib type stew.
Look at the big piece of daikon in here, which is like the radish.
Yep, that looks really good. I
Yeah,
gotta try that. And then these are your cooked items. Here's some shrimp, some edamame. This is your poke.
Some spicy poke. Not sure what kind of poke that is in the middle, but there's some ahi poke right here.
And then here's your mussels.
Yes.
Then here are your rolls. All different, 3 different type of rolls. And then there's tamago, your shrimp, your crab.
Yeah.
Imitation crab. Your salmon, your tuna. And it has your ginger and wasabi. And this is like looks like maybe seared tuna.
Yeah, seared ahi. So these are your sashimi over here. This looks like hamachi yellowtail over here.
And here's a seared, probably salmon of some sort, maybe. And then here's your sashimi, salmon sashimi and tuna sashimi.
That looks like some pretty good cuts, I have
does.
to say.
Over on this side looks like a crab.
Tempura right here.
Looks like a crab right here. And your fish katsu.
Fish katsu, not too bad.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
So I think that's it for the line,
So
right?
then it has your brisket and beef belly.
Oh, well, since you're here, this is your soft serve ice cream station.
And here's your brisket and beef belly. And again, oh, look at, they have hot dog and Portuguese sausage in there too.
Oh yeah.
And again, these are raw meats because it's yakiniku, so you guys cook it yourselves. It is a 90-minute time limit, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some of these meats, get it cooking on that grill, and then come back and get some of the the food that's already cooked, or some sashimi, sushi. We'll see what else they have.
Oh yeah, so let's definitely get some of the kalbi
Get one that's really soaked in there.
Oh yeah.
And they're big. That's a big piece.
It is. Very good
So
size.
I think one, huh, baby?
Yeah, because let's
One.
try like a ribeye.
Okay. Let's get a
Yeah, there is
ribeye.
literally a lot of different selections
And this
here.
one, you can see it has a little bit of seasoning. It has some salt and pepper on that ribeye.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get some bulgogi.
Okay. Yep.
Some
So we're gonna get a
bulgogi.
few of these and start the grill up.
Yeah. You can see the grill's already on when we sat down. We're gonna put this meat on here.
Oh
You
yeah.
hear it sizzle. That's our pork. We're gonna put our beef right here.
We're kind of gonna load up this grill over
Yeah.
here and get these things cooking. You can already
Yep.
start to hear it sizzle.
Get some. This is our ribeye, and we have scissors here too. Let's get this in here.
Yeah,
And
that's the way to do it right here.
yeah,
Oh, it's perfect.
there you go. We got the perfect amount of meat.
Yes.
Get it going. Now let's go get some other food.
All right. Okay, so far the
Stop
meat
right
is grilling up really
Yeah,
good over
this
here.
one is just about ready right
Yes,
here.
that's the bulgogi.
Yeah, let's flip this one over. See how those grill mounts are doing. I like how the temperature is not so hot, and so you're not burning everything.
Right. This is the
This one.
ribeye right here.
Oh, look at that. Looks really good. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah.
So as
It smells really good.
it actually
Oh,
smells
yeah.
really good. So as we got some lettuce here, because we always like to eat our lettuce with our meat. And so give you one of those, babe.
Oh, thank
and
you,
but
babe.
we got some sashimi to start with.
Yes, we're gonna sample these right now. It's getting a lot louder in here with music, so we turn on our noise canceling. So hope that works pretty good. So let's try out some of this sashimi. This is the one that looked really, really fresh. Look at that. A little bit of shoyu for me. I usually don't use wasabi, so here we go. Wow. It's really good. Yep, one of my favorites is that tuna. And I gotta keep it going and try some of the salmon, which also looks just as fresh.
It's a good one.
Yeah, cannot go wrong with either one. But I think the salmon is my favorite among the two. Wow, that's really good. They give you scissors, go ahead and use them. And it's cool, the lady came by and she wiped the grill down
Yeah, she did.
for us, yeah. So typically they change grills. But,
At a normal place.
yeah, but this type of grill, you could just wipe it down with a towel or some kind of rag sheet.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make sure that piece of pork is cooked well.
Yes.
Alrighty, we got our meats ready. Let me go ahead and try these sushis first while these meats are cooling. Let's see here. I am the wasabi person, so I got a little bit of wasabi in my soy right here. Let's try this one right here.
That looks like the hamachi, the old good old yellowtail.
And dip it in there. Fresh tasting. That wasabi is hot. It's burning my lip.
That's why I don't use it.
Oh yeah. That is very good. And let me go ahead, do this piece right here. So far, this one and this one taste very fresh.
Which one?
The
I guess all of them,
salmon
really.
and the yellowtail,
Yeah.
very fresh tasting. I'm quite surprised because this place isn't in a big big Waikiki along the strip. It's in a very unassuming little strip mall that has like 2 or 3 businesses here. You would never think of coming here and eating because it's not close to there, but it's only maybe 5-10 minutes drive away.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
Not far at all. And so far, the sushi and sashimi is on point.
We divvied up some of the meat over here. So I got the ribeye steak, the bulgogi, and the short rib here. Let's try some of this bulgogi out. You know, we have some sauces here. We have like a sesame, kind of like a peanut type of sauce, um, peanut miso.
It could
Yeah,
be.
and then like the regular type of bulgogi one. And of course, this is my shoyu. But let's try some of this out here. I kind of tasted them all, and they're all pretty good.
That's good. That's it.
So tender. Wow, that was really good. That bulgogi is a winner. Wow, I'm impressed.
Now this is the way you eat it. You get your bulgogi. You get it. Bulgogi is like a Korean marinated type beef, very
Yes.
thinly sliced, and you just grill it. Let's go ahead. You're gonna put it right here.
This is like a napa cabbage.
This is a yeah, just like a romaine maybe, a napa,
Okay.
and then of course you have your sides with it. So I'm gonna put some of the daikon, the kimchi daikon here. This is gonna be a big bite, but doesn't that look delicious? That crunch of that fresh lettuce and that bulgogi has a very perfect marinated, even when you dip it in that, and then cold lettuce again, bulgogi, little pickled daikon. Oh yeah, that's the way to eat this barbecue. Let me go ahead. Let's try. This is the pork right here. Let's go. Let's do this one right here.
It's like the sesame one.
Yeah. That pork is slightly seasoned. Then you dip it into that sesame sauce. Delicious. So far, the food that we've tried is very good.
This is what I'm most excited for, the kalbi, which is the short ribs. Here we go.
And this one is already marinated. It comes easy off the bone.
The marinade they use on this is a little bit on the sweet side, but it's not overpowering. And of course, you could cook it to the doneness that you want. I like it when it's a little bit kind of burnt on the side. It gives it that nice flavor. Very tender, very good short ribs. I like these. Oh yeah, it's a winner. Here is the ribeye steak. I'm gonna go for the miso. A little ribeye and miso. That sounds like a good match. That's a very tasty ribeye. Now, what I noticed from the meats that I tried is they're all very tender, which I'm pleasantly surprised. I was kind of afraid it might be a little bit hard to chew or a little bit too chewy, but you know what? I like it so far. So far, this is turning out to be a very good, at least the section that I've had here, almost like a Korean barbecue. So yeah, very good.
This is a few of the banchan that I did get. This is that one that I use to go into my lettuce wrap. This one here, it is a looks like some sort of very light kimchi. That's a good one. Very light kimchi taste, a little bit on the pickled side. Now this is the kimchi right here. Let's try this out.
It looks kinda hot.
Oh, that's hot. Be prepared for that one. So this is actually a perfect amount for us because we're gonna eat it with our meat. And this is like some sort of like spinach. Hold on, let me go ahead and rinse my mouth out after that kimchi. Okay, this one's like a spinach here. Let's try this one out. Oh yeah. This is very good. It's like a spinach, but it has like it's kind of like a sesame seasoning to it. Nice and crunchy. This is excellent. This banchan matches with the meat perfectly, especially when you do it a lettuce wrap. On my second plate, I got a collar. How many times can you get a collar? A salmon collar This is the fattiest portion. I got some fried rice and I got some japchae. Let's go ahead and try out this salmon collar. And these are our favorites. We just broil these with a bowl of rice and we're good. Put a little bit of shoyu on it. Let's try this out. Oh, yeah. Good salmon flavor. It's on the warm side. I like mine hot, but this one's on the warm side. Try out the little bit of fried rice right here. Fried rice is a little bit plain, but that's okay because it matches well with the salmon collar. And some japchae, which is like kind of like glass noodles. Got some flavorful japchae. Japchae has the glass noodles with the vegetable nuggets. I believe a little bit of a sesame oil that they mix it with. The salmon collar is good. The japchae is good, and the fried rice. They're all very good.
I have to try out the tuna poke. Here it is right here. They had the spicy one, but I'm not trying that one because if it's as hot as the kimchi, it might be above my pay grade. And of course, I had to go get more of the tuna and salmon sashimi. But let's try out this poke out. Wow, good flavor. That poke is delicious, nice and fresh, just like the sashimi. It's got that nice, like a sesame type of marinade. Just a tiny bit of heat on it too. So just let you know, there's a little bit of kick to it, but it is delicious. You can just see how shiny that is. And you know the best part? It's all you can eat. So if you're a fan of poke, you could just tank up on this and the sashimi. Definitely get your money's worth on this one.
As much as fish is these days, poke is these days.
Expensive,
That's
right.
worth it.
Oh yeah, this is great, delicious. Now, I'm getting pretty full now, so I had to try the last three things that I wanted to try. That fried chicken wing, it looks like, I don't know what that is, like sweet and sour chicken or some general soul chicken, and that short rib that was in that big pot. So let's go ahead and try out this first. I was tempted to get some of that daikon and carrots and all that, but that's just too much. I just want to go straight for the meat. Here we go.
Tender.
I should have got this earlier. Wow. This is winners right here. It is so tender. It is in that broth. It's a little bit on the sweet side. If you had sukiyaki before, it almost tastes like the sukiyaki broth. And it is just mouth-watering tender. This is an excellent short rib. Now let me move in on some of this chicken wing. Here's the flat. This is a very unique batter. It is not your typical fried chicken batter. Kind of like an Asian batter. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but it definitely is crispy. And the chicken is not dried out. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Now let me go in for my last one here. Somebody's sneezing over there. Here we go. I just got through chewing that piece. It took me about 5 minutes. It's definitely a little bit on the dry side. Not very flavorful at all. It looked like it was full of flavor, but it was just very mild and very okay. The winners on this one was definitely that short rib. Second place came to that fried chicken. Yep. So if I was still hungry, I will definitely go back and get some more of that short rib with that daikon, carrots, and just like a bowl of that stuff. That stuff is magical.
So that sashimi was excellent. So I had to go back and get some of that sashimi. But I'm going to try. You were talking about this little short rib and the carrot and the daikon.
Yes.
So I got the little piece of the meat, but I got that daikon here and that carrot. So let me go ahead and try this daikon.
Now that's the size of daikon that they put in like nishime or oden.
Yeah.
It really soaks up the broth.
Daikon is a vegetable.
It's like a radish, yeah.
It's a radish, and so yeah, it's a vegetable. The daikon is kind of plain tasting it, but it really soaks up the sauce that it's put in. This one extremely sponged, soaked up this sauce, and the sauce it is a little bit sweet, a little bit soy. And go ahead and try out this carrot. The daikon is sweet, the carrot is sweet, and of course, you're talking up this meat, baby. I gotta try out this meat. This really reminds me of like a sukiyaki sauce. That little bit of soy taste and a little bit of sweet. Then you put all of the vegetables in there. That just marry everything together. Yeah, this is delicious. The only thing you really need maybe is a bowl of rice. This will match perfectly with that bowl of rice. This is really good. This is a good one. And I also got their seaweed soup. This seaweed soup has big pieces of seaweed in it, has some meat in here as well. Let's try this out. Oh yeah.
Now, is that seaweed soup more like a Chinese soup? Because I know Japanese is not like that.
Chinese soup, we don't have much seaweed soup. I think it's more on the Japanese side. And it's just it's a clear broth. It just tastes very refreshing. How a miso soup would taste. This is just straight up seaweed, and this is delicious actually. If you're a seaweed person, you're gonna like this soup. This is one good one as well. Dessert time. I'm glad they don't have too many desserts here because we're getting kind of full. I got their soft serve right here. Just vanilla, no other flavor, but vanilla just is good enough. And then they have Jello. They also had some fruit too, but I pass on the fruit. Of course, vanilla, Jello match as well. Vanilla, it's nice and creamy.
And I will share some of this with you.
This is a good vanilla. It's kind of like better than a vanilla. And better than a McDonald's vanilla.
Oh, really? Better than soft serve, huh?
Nice and soft and creamy. It's not an ice milk like we've seen before. It's a good vanilla. And of course, Jello. Everybody knows what Jello tastes like. How can you go wrong? Vanilla ice cream, Jello. It's a perfect dessert.
That's it.
That's it. We're done.
That was the McCully Buffet.
That was delicious.
Yes, you know what?
Yeah.
It definitely hit its price point.
It did.
And for adults, it was $42.95.
It is, yes.
Yes. Now, of course, when you look at the price of buffets compared to Las Vegas, it's a little bit on the pricier side, but keep in mind these are Hawaii prices.
Correct.
And we just did a breakfast buffet, twice the amount.
52.
Yeah.
52.
Well, okay, it wasn't quite twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely more than this dinner buffet.
Yeah, but that one didn't have any like sashimi or anything like that.
No, it did not.
Yeah, and this sashimi was good.
Yes, it was.
You know how sometimes you go to these buffets, especially like the ones we hit in Vegas, and the sashimi is kind of cheap quality, and you can tell.
Yes,
it's
you
cheap.
can.
This one tastes fresh.
It does. It really does. Yeah, and some of my meat favorite ones was the kalbi, the one with the 3-bone short rib, and that one that was in the stew, that short rib too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I love those two, and the bulgogi.
And the price of fish these days, all you care to eat sashimi, all you care to eat poke, and the food is good. Yeah, I definitely give this place a try.
Oh yeah, I think it's a favorite among locals over here.
It is.
And like we mentioned, the price point is very good where families could come over here. In fact, there's a big birthday party in here.
Yeah.
With like 10 people or so. Yeah.
And on Yelp it gives only 3 stars, but these reviews were like over 2-3 years ago. Now it's like, to me it's up there. It's a very good buffet. I just come back to get some of that rice and that short rib with the daikon. That was delicious. Yeah.
And the sushi.
And the sushi. And I'm set.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a good dinner buffet that you could, grill your own meat and have some poke and sashimi, McCully Buffet, I definitely give it a try. Recommend it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Thank you, Todd, for telling me to come over here. He's been kind of telling me, go try that buffet. He's been meaning to come here, and he just doesn't make it. So that he
Well-
has to come by and try it.
Yeah, Todd, thumbs up, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's it from over here from Waikiki. Until our next adventure, we'll catch you guys in the next one.